Definitely.
Now,
what do you... Oh.
What? No, okay. No, that was stupid.
What do you think is the most important thing for self-care?
The most important thing for self-care to me is your mind. Mm-hmm. It's your mind. It's what you think of regularly. It's what you exert outward. That's.
And how do you get a healthy mind? Healthier.
With Riff, reading is fundamentals. It's great to learn because knowledge is power.
It's fun to learn what makes an ocean wave.
What?
It's fun to
It's fun to make a wave to find out how an ocean wave waves. I can walk like a penguin. All these damn commercials when I was a kid. God, I just got the sweats out of embarrassment. What'd you say? I'm a wanker? What'd you just say?
A wagon wheel.
Oh, a wagon wheel. I'm so hungry. I can eat a wagon wheel.
Todd.
Yeah. So it's the mind. It's the...
How would you suggest to somebody that's just starting out to their self-care routine, how do you suggest to start with their mindfulness?
That's a good question. And my recommendation would be... My recommendation would be body... Sarah's going to take a quick break. What's the matter? Having a hot flash?
Gosh!
Yeah, we should talk about this. This is real. This is real.
Hot flashes are real.
Hot flashes are real, and they, from what I hear, I'm told they suck.
Mm-hmm. They do suck.
What are you, Kenny G?
We don't go there with Kenny G.
Body, mind, and spirit. Okay, you have to take care of this machine we live inside of. Body, the mind, you have to take care of your mind, and your spirit. Your spirit is deeper. Your spirit is sort of like what compels you to be the best version of yourself. Your spirit is connected to God or whatever you believe in and whatever you want to call it. It makes you kind of like a tree knows to be a tree, a bird knows how to be a bird, and a dog knows how to be a dog, etc., etc. The spiritual part of you allows you to be that best version of yourself as you were created.
Right.
So you have to feed all of those, and you have to nurture all of those.
So how do you suggest one starts feeding the mind? With like affirmations? Remember we talked about this?
It's different. You like affirmations. You do affirmations?
Yes.
Give me an affirmation. What's an example of an affirmation?
I am enough. I am strong. I am resilient. I am loved. I am loving. I am, all those positive affirmations. Your mind starts believing them, and that's what helps create the right mindset.
Yeah, that's a good start right there.
Yeah.
Is your mind. Your mind. You said mindset. It's starting with the right mindset to think that instead of I'm a loser, I'm too this or I'm too that.
And I tell the kids, the girls especially, if they focus more of what they are thankful for instead of bitching about how much time, takes something to do or their work is annoying or whatever it be, just focus on the good parts of it, focus on the positive, and more positive things will come into your mind.
Right. That's good advice. Mine is to think of others. Mine is being grateful for everything else. So for example, right now I can see, I can hear, I can smell my own bad breath out of being nervous. Gosh, coffee breath is horrible. You know what I mean? I keep having it. I keep leaning into it. Like,
you're talking fast too.
But anyway, being grateful for everything else out there, I think that helps a lot.
Yeah.
Thinking about how that person might feel or that person might feel. That helps me quite a bit too, because often we get stuck in our own mind.
So you take in consideration other people's feelings.
I do.
To affect your feelings?
I do, but this goes back to another talk we had about being
boundaries.
Boundaries, because I end up absorbing other people's energy, and then I feel that.
Yeah,
I don't
you
like
do,
that.
right.
So I've been working on that.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother subject. The body, my recommendation is that you take a piece of paper in a nice quiet time and you write down all the things you do to take care of yourself. Everything. From the second you get up to the second you go to sleep.
But what if they don't? What if somebody doesn't even know how to begin?
I think it's helpful, though, to take inventory of everything you do.
So you're just saying take a reflection of yourself and
Absolutely. And I'm talking about, like, you know,
your
I brush
habits.
my teeth. Like, I wake up in the morning. So for me personally, I wake up in the morning, I make my bed because it's a task I feel like I can do, and I get it done, and I feel rewarded. Okay, I feel good about that. I often open the window and take some deep breaths in because I want to start the day with that. I drink a whole glass of water, lemon water or plain water, whatever. I always do that now. These are my routines. Now, I never used to. You know, there are times when I didn't do that.
No, me too.
And then I do a full Tai Chi exercise circuit that I do to take care of my body, my mind, my spirit. I always do that. I'll have, most often, a cup of coffee, but I'll enjoy the coffee. I'll literally take my time with it.
Do you ever go on social media when you're...
No, never in the morning.
Never in the morning? See, that's my bad habit. I'm on social media in the morning.
Okay, so thank you. So you want, on your paper, you'll find these things.
Yeah.
Everything you do. Everything. All the way from going to the bathroom to brushing your teeth to picking your nose to worrying, whatever you do all day long. Walk around all day long and just take inventory of everything you do the whole day. And do it for a couple of days and fill in the blanks. And then look at it and you'll see, oh, wow, social media in the morning.
You can even do a journal too. You know, journal your day. Just write down whatever you feel you want to write.
Yeah.
Whatever is in your head, write it down.
Yeah.
You know, I just had steak and eggs and it made me sick. Write it down.
Dog plasma. That cartoon.
You good kid.
You good kid. How about some ham and eggs? Why am I talking like Mr. Williams? Remember Mr. Williams?
Oh my God, he was my favorite teacher in the world. I love that guy. He was my favorite.
So journaling is a good idea, and I think everybody can learn from this.
Yeah.
Just write down everything you do in a day, everything you do in a couple of days, and
because,
just take inventory of what you do.
Yeah, because when you write something down, it's a cleansing. It kind of gets it off your chest.
It comes out of it.
Yeah, it's a release.
In fact, I'm going to
do that.
That's
a proven fact.
I agree, and I'm going to do that this coming week. I'm going to start journaling myself and taking a look at it.
I do.
Because it's from, like that Brady episode, from here to here. Peter, you can't fix a bike. You're not mechanically inclined.
I don't remember that.
Remember they were riding bikes, and then he was working for Mr. Marielli, the bicycle shop, Peter?
No.
And then he fired him because he's not mechanically inclined.
I remember.
And then his family was riding down the road. He said, please, Mr. Marielli, just please tell him I work here.
No. I remember when Greg Brady snuck the cigarettes, but it really wasn't him. It was his friend.
It was his friend, that's right. So.
Anyway,
I digress. So the list.
Yeah, the list.
Make a list, and then that'll help you build your own self-care routine and find out what works and what doesn't. There's a lot to talk about with self-care, but that's the basics.
There's so much to talk about. Physical, mental.
Yeah. I want to jump over to self-reflection because that was a big one for you. That was a really good idea.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, you want me to read what?
No. What? Oh, yeah. Can you do it?
Will it shut it off?
Messing up your voice.
Will it shut it off?
I don't think so. No. Try to go in.
Okay.
It should still be recording.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Okay. How do you know it's recording on your phone?
It has a red.
Oh, cool. Okay. What is it going?
It says it is.
Okay. All right. Okay, so we're going to talk about self-reflection here. And what the heck does that mean, self-reflection? And it's going to start with you saying something, reading something to me. And go ahead and read it.
Okay. I wrote this down a couple weeks ago, and I said, when you look deep inside yourself and see that it's your best friend, you've reached a whole new level of awesomeness.
Okay, that's cool. And that was a good conversation about self-reflection.
Yeah,
so
and you understand that.
I understand that, yeah, absolutely, because I think what we forget to realize is that, you ever notice that we're always looking out there for something. He's cool, she's cool, it's cool, I want to be a superhero, I want to be a supermodel, I want to be this. But in reality, we always have this relationship with something deep inside of us, the real self. I've always told you that we're the observer of there's something about you. Let's say you're having a shitty day, crappy day. Who recognizes that you're having a crappy day?
some part of you has to recognize it.
Me, myself, and I.
Me, myself, and I.
Me, myself, and I.
Me, myself, and I. Yeah. Everybody go. Where did we come up? I'm embarrassed. I'm getting like goosebumps of like embarrassment right now, right?
Me too. Is my neck getting red?
It is really bad.
Is it?
Whoa. No, it's not.
You jerk.
No, it's not. But anyway, yes, me, myself, and I. The real you is the recognizer of the recognizing, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I remember reading that book by Eckhart Tolle, The Power of Now. And he talked about how he was so depressed, and then a light bulb went on. Light bulb? A light bulb went on. Told him, by golly. So his light...
pizza.
What? Oh, that guy Patrick would like to spritz a little water on your pizza, refresh it up for you. That was a Pizza Hut, right?
Yeah, no. That was a pizza
Papagino's?
restaurant in, where was it? Norwalk.
Norwalk, yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
And the guy suggested to reheat the
to
pizza.
refresh your pizza, you spray it with water. Yeah, we never forget that.
And he had an Irish accent.
Yeah.
Okay, back to...
But anyway, Eckhart Tolle recognized that something, the recognizer, there's some part of you that recognizes that he was depressed. And that's... this is that thing
he was outside looking in.
Right.
Right.
So your best friend is really you
Yeah,
deep inside.
but for you to recognize that, I mean, I seriously looked within myself and thought, I really want to hang out with that person in there. That's like the coolest person to me, because to me, that's what a best friend would be.
Interesting, yeah, and that struck a chord with me, because sometimes I talk to my kids about making the best friend with the little kid inside of you.
Yeah, your inner child.
The inner child
Yes.
is the one that gets excited about seeing Santa for the
Yeah.
first time.
Yeah.
Or for me, even, I don't know, whatever it is, you get excited, the exuberance as a child.
And I'm going to segue back into self-care, because when you're recognizing your inner child, you have to be the parent to that inner child yourself. You yourself have to parent that inner child to bring it out.
Yeah.
And
you're right.
keep it flourishing and keep it alive.
Yeah, you're right. It's kind of like, the little child in me is playful, is creative, is exuberant.
Yeah.
The little kid in me will buy like shirts with flower patterns on them and be okay
and
with purple coats that are made for women. All right, this is a funny story. I got to tell this story really quick. This is really funny. So I'm in Marshall's and I saw this purple coat. Well, I thought it was blue. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh, this is a cool coat. And it was in the men's section, whatever. So
I should get it.
Huh?
I'm going to go get it.
All right, go get it.
All
You
right.
go get it while I'm telling
I'll
the
be
story.
right back.
All right.
Because I have the coat now.
Kathy Lee will be back with us shortly. But I went into Marshall's and I saw this coat and I was like, I'm going to put it on. Sarah's going to bring it on. You're going to admit that it's not that bad. But whatever. So everywhere I wore it though, everyone was like, oh, that's an interesting coat. Yeah, here we go. Yeah. It's made by Denim and Flower, okay? Ricky Singh is the designer of this coat or whatever. But I'm like, I put it on in the store even, and I'm like, hey, this is a cool coat. It's not that bad. It's not that bad, I'm going to wear it
It's
for
just
the rest of
not
our
for
cast.
you.
Now, I did notice this, though. Like, the sleeves are really short, and I'm like, oh.
Robbie's going to say something.
This is strange. The sleeves are really short, right? So everybody I saw was like, hey, dude, nice coat. What the heck,
It's just not you.
Yeah, that could be.
Right.
But anyway, so...
back to parenting your inner child.
Your inner child is providing... Can you provide your inner child love, nurturing, guidance, support, discipline?
That comes with self-care. That's your self-care. That's where it all comes into play.
So what do you recommend people do to get in touch with their inner child?
They have to do a lot of...
To be their best friend.
Yeah.
How do they become their own best friend? Starting with acceptance.
Yeah.
Accept who you are and what you are.
But how do they... It's easier said than done for a lot of people.
How do they do it?
I mean, for me it was.
How do they do it?
That's a struggle.
How do you self-reflect?
You have to do the work. You have to do the mindful work. You have to really dig deep inside and really hold yourself accountable for all of your actions, all of your past and your present, everything, and give yourself a break too. You know, hold yourself accountable.
So would you say it's almost like that list I had with self-care? Take inventory of self-reflection of who are you?
Yeah.
Almost like you could write down on
Yeah,
some
you
paper,
could.
who am I?
Who are you? What makes
And
you happy?
what-
What makes you sad? Why does it make you
We should
sad?
put a sheet on our website.
Yeah,
too.
we
People
could do
can
that,
download
yeah.
to help people.
This
So
is just what worked for me is self-reflection.
What makes you happy?
Yeah.
What makes you sad?
Why does it make you sad?
Okay. I would start with who am I? Like a job description. Like almost like you're the parent describing your inner child.
You could
Tell
even
me-
say, like, what's your favorite color? What, start simple.
Yeah, like mine is blue.
Yeah.
It's like I thought
Mine's
this was blue.
green.
Yeah. So green, right. And,
Yeah.
and why do you like blue? Or why do you like green? Let me ask you, why do you like green?
Because my eyes are green.
Your eyes are green. Well, that's a great reason for that. I thought
And-
you'd say, because green is full
Well,
of
green,
life.
green to me represents growth, and it does.
All right.
Growth and
I'll let that ivy plant over.
yeah,
there.
look at
it.
that
It's
thing.
growing.
That
Yeah.
sucker's growing. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so
Brightness, happiness. I don't know, I've always related green to happy.
but don't you think writing down is going to be helpful again to get it from
Yes,
here to
because
here?
it's a release. Yes, and
Yeah.
that's what I did. Is I took a journal, just bought a $1 journal,
Yep.
and started writing these questions, and then I would answer them as myself. And then you can take that paper and really self-reflect and look and say, "Huh, yeah, you're back to the social media in the morning." If I wrote that down now, I would say, "Oh yeah, that's my problem in the morning. I'm wasting 2 hours in the morning on social media doing what?
Well,
Where I could be doing something more productive and healthier, you know?"
Well, there were times where I used to think, doctors don't help either when they tell you you're depressed and you need antidepressants and things. Where we both struggled with this, where we took antidepressants and things, and our doctors, we fed into that.
Yeah, fed into that.
And rather than
Mumbo jumbo.
rather than doing the work, and that's the key. Is
Yeah.
don't you have to have something in you that wants to do the work. Because you know what?
Yeah.
There's people that don't want to do the work.
Right.
They want to take a medication and it helps them, and that's awesome.
That's
I'm
fine.
talking about people that know something. There's something else.
Something
going
off,
on.
yeah.
Yeah, and you need to dig down
Yeah.
deep and
Or you
find-
just want to be better. You just want to feel better and just be better.
Yeah, it's like there's like a gingerbread person, and then deep inside there's probably the chakras.
You're a graphic designer, and that's what you're coming up with.
These are the chakras. There's something emanating inside of us and glowing
Yeah.
outward. And
Forgot the crown chakra.
And some of us, that's true. Some of us sense that, and that's what I'm talking about. So again, another exercise is writing down who you are, what makes you happy, what makes you sad, what you think your mission in life is.
Yeah,
That'd be a big
anything.
one for
What
me.
would your ideal job look like? What would you be wearing?
Dream like a child.
Yeah,
Like
just put it all out there.
I want to be an astronaut. I
Yeah.
want to be a dancer. I want to be whatever it is you want to be.
Why do you want to be a dancer?
No, I don't want to be a dancer.
No,
I'm
write it
saying-
down now.
I don't want to. I'm just saying. What the heck?
You
Not that
almost
there's
did.
anything wrong with it. I know, I almost did. I've never
No,
wanted to
there's-
be a dancer because I don't dance well at all. I'm a horrible
Yeah.
dancer.
Mom wanted to be a dancer.
Mom, really? It's cute.
The Rockettes.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember that. I remember Nana said she wanted to be a ballerina.
Yeah.
But Mom, I
remember
remember
that.
her saying the Rockettes. Yeah.
God, they have so much strength.
What?
They have so much strength. Have you
Oh,
ever
yeah,
watched?
totally.
Jeez.
Totally. So I like that idea of writing down and finding out who you are. But what else do you have to say about self-reflection?
Don't beat yourself up about the answers. There's no right or wrong answer. This is coming from you. This is what you believe, and that's okay. It's going to be different for everybody.
You know what really gets me sad, again, to a fault where I empathize, but when I hear Lydia, her friends, or anybody I know, even adult females especially, that say they hate themselves,
Yeah.
they cry themselves
Oh,
to
I
sleep,
know.
they think they're too ugly, too fat, too skinny, too this, too this.
that really breaks my heart because they're missing.
Yeah.
They're not seeing what we
Right.
did all these years of work to find, and that's why I
Exactly.
want to help them.
Yeah.
Because it's all bullcrap.
Right.
It's all bullshit.
It is bullshit.
They're not to anything.
No.
Because really, they really are beautiful. Like
Right.
like what
I know.
makes them unique.
I know.
And I can see it.
I know. But why do they feel that way? Because of the pressures on the outside.
Because of all because because they don't see it.
They're programmed to
Yeah.
believe that.
Yeah, and I
The
want
filters
them to be
and everything.
free of that. I want
Yeah.
them to be free of that and be a happy,
Yeah.
exuberant person exactly the way they
Yeah.
are. Because that's how and why they were created, and they should be enjoying
Exactly,
their life
yeah.
and sharing
Yeah.
their stuff with us and everyone else. Mm-hmm. How many people do you
Exactly.
talk to when you were working at Francesca's and stuff, or places that you meet people and tell me
Oh,
about them? Oh, I met this
tons
lady
of
and she's
people,
so
yeah.
awesome, and she,
Yeah.
like the woman that had cancer and you helped do her makeover, not at Francesca's, that was
Bare Minerals.
Bare Minerals.
Yeah.
And she was tearing
Crying.
up. She was crying.
Yeah.
That you
She
helped
said
her
I
look
made
so
her
good.
look so beautiful. And I said, you were always beautiful.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I said, I didn't
Yeah.
change anything.
Yeah.
A lot of women said that after
Yeah.
I did their makeup. I had
Yeah.
a lot of women tear up. And
Yeah.
it's sad because that's what it takes to make them feel beautiful. Even Mom, when
Yeah.
I did her makeup, she was like, oh, you made me so
Yeah,
pretty. And
you took those beautiful photos of her right before
Yeah.
she went on to be with the Lord, and she's
Yeah.
beautiful. Those are
Yeah.
beautiful photos. But that's the key. That's the key. So we'll go back to self-reflection. Is if you can connect to that,
Yeah.
it's not as bad. We
No.
all have days where we're like, gosh, I don't like
it's
this
not,
or that.
no, but
those.
those days are not, they're few and far between now since I'm doing the work.
Yeah.
Because I can always choose again.
You can always choose again.
Yep.
Yeah, you can always choose again. That's another key advice right
Yeah.
there, is that you're going to have days where you
Yeah.
you flounder.
Yeah.
And that's okay. And you know what's
Yeah.
great about floundering days? I just told you this the other day. I had a really bad psychological
Yeah.
day where I felt off. Is it reminds you that you're human.
Mm-hmm.
It reminds you that there's the yin yang thing. There's the bad stuff and the good stuff. It reminds you that it's supposed to be there.
Exactly.
Don't expect it to go away and now I'm in heaven.
You can't always be
You
like,
can't.
oh,
No, there's rainy
no.
days and there's sunny days.
Yep.
There really are. But
Exactly.
you learn to be okay in the rain. You put your raincoat
Yep.
on, and even
Yeah.
these pretty purple coats,
And
you
your
put them
purple jacket
your
on, and you just
purple jacket.
go about
and
your
you
day.
Go about your day.
The good times don't last and the bad times don't last. There's a balance.
So would you say it's important then to introduce yourself to your inner child
Yes, absolutely.
and begin giving
Find
it,
that inner
begin
child.
giving it hugs?
Yeah.
At the risk of sounding
Oh,
corny
it's kinda
here.
weird.
Hug it.
Yeah.
What I mean is
Nurture.
embrace it, nurture it. That it's
The
okay.
Viking term.
Viking
Nurture.
term. Nurture. You got to nurture your self-reflective self, my God. Yeah.
But that's going to look different for everybody. Just make that known that,
Yeah.
there was a time when I first started that I would sit there and be like, okay, what's the answer? What do I do? I want the right answer so I can start my self journey the
Yeah.
right way.
Right.
Don't put that pressure on yourself.
Right. No, I
There's
agree with
no wrong answer.
So we'll do that too. We'll either do a blog or a sheet or something for self-reflection.
Yeah.
I think that's going to help people.
Yeah.
A lot. Okay.
Definitely.
Cool. That's good stuff. So read that one last time to close
Okay.
this.
Let me see if I can get out of here again.
I want people to remember that because that's really important. And I want people that are listening to listen to this very carefully. Go ahead.
When you look deep inside yourself and see that that's your best friend, you've reached a whole new level of awesomeness.